I'm Averyl Leo from Mumbai and very passionate about studying human psychology, human reactions, its effect on people, first beginning with me. So I began my journey with level one, very honestly, with an aim to kind of make this as my retirement career in due course. I help and coach a lot of people in my corporate arena, as well as a lot of youth. And Priyanka, who's in the same cohort, is like an inspiration to me with her parenting and youth support that she is as a counselor and a life coach. But when I joined level two, I must say, I forgot about my vision because it was so deep, so enlightening, and very honestly, I can't even believe we're at the end of our cohort because I've just consumed 10% of what was theoretically taught, right? I think I'll need my lifetime to absorb the entire 100% of self actualization, the entire value work, which was a wow. I mean, say wow is a small word, but the entire aspect of reflective analysis, the spiral theory, right? I mean, say such depth of realization that I know so little about myself. When I came into this, I thought I know a lot about myself. And like I said, I like human psychology and learning people, paying attention to their reactions. But level two was a punch in my face and a reality check that, far from reality, Avril, you don't know yourself. Right. So, uh, I am definitely going to take away a lot from this program. As I said, Mega, I've already connected with you, the materials, right? Simply because of my busy schedule. But I definitely want to do justice to this. First, for myself, I think the more I really eat into the learnings of level two, and I have huge respect for my peers here because salute to all of them. They're way ahead of me in this entire journey, but I think one is the peer group learning from each other, and I'm hoping we can keep in touch. And Prakrudin, if you can invite us into your inner circle, no pressure, but I'm just saying is keeping in touch with each other, learning from each other. And the other thing is really being able to implement what I have been taught. And I'm just saying I have been taught because I have not learned. So I'm intentionally using that word that I have been taught. Honey Mam did her best, but I have not learned. Like, because it's so deep, and this 2 hours just is like a whiff, right? And for me, coming back out of a busy day, sometimes it's like to just unwind and rework, get into this class takes me 1 hour, right? And like today, Mega, I was so excited about this final class and I missed it because I was busy with work, right? So I'm not doing justice to this 2 hours, right? But this is the best I could afford. So I want to definitely absorb a lot more so I can impart more. And I believe if I know more of myself, I'll be able to get deeper into people without getting in the pressure of uh, judging or the self pressure of performing, but just being in the moment, which is so difficult for me, right? So I want to like really, really appreciate the passion that Honey has for each of a cohort. Like the connection she makes, I think is not something that she puts on. She's so genuine and she connects with each of us so gently. Like I know there were classes where we were distracted, we were off video, there were no responses, but I think her gentle spirit is what like encourages us and keeps us together, and honestly for me is a true inspiration, right? Her depth of knowledge is profound of the subject, right? It's not something acquired, but I think that's what comes with deep passion of the subject. Also, I think she's gifted to with great recall value and that comes from a great listener. I think she's like an inspiration to anybody who wants to listen, because she can actually listen to something you don't say, which is a divine gift, right? I'll be narrating something and then Abisha has said something and she will catch an emotion or the flick of an eye or the smirk of her jaw, and she will translate it into a emotion that I have felt which I didn't even realize. I think that itself is like Guru Honey Mam is what I would say, right? I don't think that is something that the best content delivery faculty could help, right? I don't call her faculty. I don't call her a leader. I don't call her teacher. I think she's a true guru, right? In terms of, and I think that comes with, like she said, right? Coaching is spirituality. I remember her first class and I was like, what is she talking about? Right. And I think today at the end of level two, it is such a deep connection with myself that I have realized, and pretty I'm moist eyed just closing this session. Without saying thank you to Juhi and Megha, there are a lot of these courses available in the industry, but I must say Cocoweave is very, very strong on integrity. Like
Thank
Juhi
you.
was the one who marketed this program to me, like on 19th of February and 20th, I was in class literally, right? And I have seen marketing people say something and then they put me to the operations team, which is Megha, and then the marketing person is lost, right? But Juhi kind of handheld my pestering questions to Megha and was able to kind of respond to all the silly questions, which I'm saying is outstanding in today's virtual market. It is not common, right? So please do not take yourselves for granted. And Megha, क्या ही बोलूं आपके बारे में? I think the entire journey was impossible without the starting point of Juhi and the ending point of Megha.